Hello. Okay. Back? Cool. Oh, God. Why does this happen? I have no... I don't even know if it's my graphics card, because my graphics card didn't say anything. Yes, restore pages, please. Yeah, I have no idea why stuff happened. I am in a loss, and I feel cheated and deafened. Okay, I'm gonna wait for everyone to come back. Hopefully stream will be okay. Am annoyed. You felt NTR? Yes, I felt NTR because my graphics card didn't even show an error, so I don't think it was the graphics card. I think my computer just legit died at for a moment somehow. I don't know what happened. It just turned black. That's it. It just turned black. Computer was still running, but it turned black. Well, let's keep going. So I have more to go. So I also cleaned out the I cleaned out the computer for a quick. I used a what's it called? Air can, compressed air. Yeah, that. I used compressed air to get the dust out because I fucking forgot. It's been a month. The computer's probably very dusty. So I did that. Maybe that might have helped. I don't know. Let's continue. Okay, let me talk. Yes, my feelings about it was amazing. Like, I felt like it was like a lot of people bringing in their own stuff to make this happen. They were very nice. I want to have friends like them. I want to create something like that, even if it's a small town. I feel like it can be possible. It's just very scary because it's people. Okay.
Who is next?
Let's continue.
I am. The sooner I fight, the sooner I eat. Yes?
When today's training is done, you may eat to your heart's content.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so let's do the strategy. Oh, he's resistant to that. And not a lot of damage. So let's swipe the floor with him and get the hell out of here.
With the ferocity of a lion.
Oh, he doesn't move for that one. That's not a guarantee that he moves, actually, huh? I need to get the hell out of here. Because that took a lot of my health, actually. Yeah, let's see if we can inflict paralysis.
Step lightly as a chipmunk.
Cute. Okay, so let me check the photos again, and hopefully I won't be cheated by my computer again. So yeah, I'm analyzed people. We like took that picture. I went into a competitive, and also okay. So Chair invited me to be a part of the Melty Blood competitive ship, and that was something. Why do you keep bringing up NTR? Because it's fun.
No more.
He's dead.
Well fought.
I fought and I lost hard. And I like, because it's competitive ship and stuff, and like people are trying to win. If anyone's seen, and I'm pretty sure some probably is still listening, who's seen March Comes In Like a Lion, what Ray says is true. Like, when you lose in a competitive ship, it's like, in a tournament, it's like, it hurts. Shit hurts. And then it's worse when you know, oh god, this is only gonna hurt more if I get better. Because the better I get and I still lose sometimes, it's gonna hurt even more.
Afraid, then you may leave. There is no disgrace.
No, I'll face you.
Then come at me without hesitation, without mercy.
Okay.
Is that's how Charity Table sounds like when he's hyped. Who's naming me now? It's just a stream, that's just a stream. He's resistant to fire, of all things. Alright.
That's all, then.
I like that you don't get experience for him because he's technically already at next level.
You've all exceeded my expectations. I have to say, this is the most fun I've had in years. Who'd have thought I'd find 3 promising disciples so quickly? I've not felt this tired in a long time, but it is a welcome fatigue. Hong? What's wrong?
So hungry. Food.
Hong, even after all that, you still have cravings?
Charity Tables. I mean, just kidding.
Now then, it is vital that we improve your stamina. The air here at the summit is very thin, so you'll have to expend twice as much effort during your training. 4 bouts is our limit for today, I would say. With whom shall I start?
By favoring the disciple with a training bout, you'll help them grow stronger by increasing in level and acquiring new abilities. That's what this chapter is about. Pick which one is your favorite.
Bring it on.
Of course.
Show me what you can do.
Yeah, all the battles here are is with your disciples. That's basically it. Should you tell Cody the proper way to train? And what would that be, Winter? Do you mind sharing?
You really shouldn't.
What was that?
You've marched!
A fine display. And yeah, you instead level up your disciples because even though you won. I find that so cute. Will you pick one person and train them only?
3 more rounds is enough.
Bring it on.
Yeah, you can do that.
What you can do.
No, I'm not a slut. I don't think there's any disadvantage to doing that. They get more experience, I believe, right? Tell me, Chair. What should I do? Should I be a slut and only go for the girl? Or should I be more equal? You tell me.
Take that.
You really shouldn't.
What was that?
You've marched!
You decide your slutness levels? Oh, you know
Excellent.
me.
2 more rounds.
Bring it on.
You know I'm a
What
slut.
you can do.
Let's upgrade her to the max!
Wise fox knows many secrets. You really shouldn't.
What was that?
Enough!
Not good.
Oh, she lost both. She can't do anything.
You've marched.
Fine display. Voice Fox Grace learned. So yeah, she's learning moves that the master knows.
One more round.
Bring it.
Show me what you can do.
Alright, what else? Okay, so after the tournament and after I lost and I wanted to kill Maple. Wait, no, was it? Did I fight Maple? Yeah, I fought Maple. I fought against the person who won, I think, and then Maple next. So, yeah, that was fun. Aside from that, we went out to eat next to the university. There's a buffet that the university has.
Many secrets.
And we noticed that like two of the guys that were in the tournament as well, they came, like, we kept crossing paths because we kept taking alternate paths that they were doing.
Training in these conditions.
So it was just interesting because it was just funny. And then they T-posed because they knew we were going overhead. It was hilarious.
Get away from me. I don't need your help.
But you do, Lei. You're a lady after all, and my mother always said I should treat ladies with respect. So let us help.
Me? A lady?
Yeah, she's not a girl chair. She's a lady.
Honestly.
Today, we'll be training to improve your speed and agility.
Speed is not my strength.
There's something odd about this ground. It seems hard to move around on.
This will be easy. I know this place like the back of my hand.
Then, let's begin.
You'll see how.
Show me what you have learned.
The buffet was nice. Got to talk to Merv and the other guys as well. It wasn't that strange because they were just like they liked video games too, so it was easy to just chat with them about a random game and what they're interested in. It was nice, and I got to familiarize a lot,
You've marched.
Aside from that as well,
Wise
let's
fox
see.
has many secrets.
We went home, we watched more. We started watching March Comes in Like a Lion. Very cool. That was also me testing the Switch with the fight stick. I forgot the name for a second. Let's see. We started watching. I was also learning code day by day. Then we went to David's house. Oh my goodness. That
3 more rounds should do it.
You'll see how fast I.
David's place was ooh. Oh boy. To think that there's a guy there that is literally living the dream of having so many arcade machines right in his home. Like, and because the way Chair put it, that was also really cute because I see Chair as one of the most hardworking persons I know so far. But then when Chair's saying like, no, he's the most hardworking person I know, I'm just like, oh no. And it's funny because not everyone in Link Dimension knows this person, and it's just hilarious because
We're just getting started. 2 more rounds.
because it's so funny. Like,
Show me.
you think Chair is like hardworking, stressful, or like all that kind of stuff. Like David doesn't have a bed to sleep on. That's how it's all his entire house filled with plushies and figures, arcade machines and maintenance and pieces and parts. It's such a mess. But it's not like a mess as in like a family mess or anything of laziness. It's a mess of like, yeah, it's just a ton of stuff,
Not good.
Generally, everyone in the convention game room team is a lot more hardworking than I am. Oh, come on, Che, don't sell yourself short. You're just around there as well. You're with them. supported Snafu Con. That's definitely worth a punch of points right there. Um,
One more.
You'll see.
so you know, it was fun. You know, it was interesting. It was just like, it was great. And all the arcade machines just playing, just you know, hanging around and everything. Just trying out a lot of Japanese exclusive stuff and everything. Getting the chance to do Groove Coaster, and there's this one game that is like a card game. Oh, she's using it now.
That was good.
Oh, she got tooth hurts. I should be careful here. Yeah, I need to be careful here now, actually, because she has moves that I have, and she could counter. Like that. I am not, I have a poor showing.
How careless of me. Once more,
You'll see how.
show me what you have left.
Next time I should use my items. Actually, can I use my items? I can use my items. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this card game, this one has a joystick.
That was good.
Okay. That, oh my god, that's not good at all. It's not good at all, actually. Okay. Oh my god, we're both countering each other. And she can't do anything anymore. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay.
Many secrets.
So it has a joystick in the middle, and there's like three like red, green, blue buttons on either side, and like these panels you can press on the edges on the walls.
That will do.
It's a rhythm game or anime game that you like play these characters, and it's basically kind of like bullet hell, but also a rhythm game at the same time. Very, very fun. The
My
cool thing
students
is that
are
there's a
weak,
ton of crossover with
though
them.
They would never admit it themselves. I fear I pushed them too hard today.
So it was a cool game, and even better is that I got a Megumin card from Konosuba where she's wearing a bikini, and I'm currently trying to see if I could get that one with her in the bathtub. But not now because I don't have that machine nearby, so fortunately. But maybe someday I'll get that
I
card.
should go and see how they are doing.
SMA's chair. You just want to play that hand holding game. Winter go on.
Ah, they must be truly exhausted to sleep so soundly on such a hard floor. Hmm? Where is Yun?
Hong has his strength. Lei has her speed. I've got to find an edge. I can't lose to them.
Oh, Yun. Well done, everyone. You have all demonstrated sufficient mastery of the fundamentals.
David and his buddies there
One another,
working.
not inspiring
Oh, great
matches.
people. Would recommend to hang out, and maybe someday I can help with them on something, as Chair helped with them on warehouse things before.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Now I am a little bit afraid to help in such expensive equipment, but you know, I always try my best. I'll try not to set things on
If we
fire.
win, we will be rewarded with a feast.
In a real battle, your opponent will be fighting to kill, which is why I shall be holding nothing back today. They've all become much stronger. I can manage 4 rounds at best. Now, who shall I challenge first?
No music.
No holds barred.
Show me your all. You've much to
This is always a gamble now to do. Oh, she can't counter. Hell yeah. All right, let's keep going.
enough.
Let's see.
The wise fox has many secrets.
Oh, then after that day, what we have done was, Chair, you know, the meetup.
No hold.
Show me your all.
Chair did a meetup of the Reno game development community because he wanted to hopefully rise them from the grave, which is fine. Like that also makes me get the confidence to start my own, like, see if I can start a gaming community in my town, because I see his presentation and I'm just like, yeah, I could do this. If this is how it is, you know, I could start it like that. Who knows if it'll actually succeed, but like, you know, I have a point of reference, and it was nice helping them out, setting everything up, and I gotta remember, and I will check, I need to go ahead and check the library to see if they have anything nearby that I can use for free as a, you know, as a room to rent or borrow out, because apparently for Chair it was free. So I want to see if there's a place like that in my town where I can host like tournaments and stuff like that in the library. It's the only problem is the library is really far away. I hate it. Oh my god, why is everything so far away? I think I did a bad mood with that. I think I did something very bad doing that. Counter, then I counter, then she counters, then I attack. Yeah, let me back off this far. I didn't mean the pass. Okay. So yeah.
I hope this works.
Why does it sound like money? Shit! Get the hell away from me.
The monkey's speed is mine.
I have to pass. Okay. Oh, I can use this now. Cool.
Wise fox knows many secrets.
Not good.
Hey, there we go.
You've much to
It was nice seeing people be a little bit nervous in that meetup, just like trying to get to know each other and seeing if this thing would work. After that, we quickly went to Chake's party. He had a little celebration going on, and that was fun.
Just one.
Never been into something like that
No holds
before,
barred.
so it was a bit nervous. It was a bit nervous, but it was just like, okay, I'll just hang out and play games and all that. Afterwards, we also got Amy's hot dogs. We also I think it was the second time like we heard that the light on your car went out. I think it was the second time instead actually. Went with Maple. Went to the open mall again. Bought some stuff at Bath and Body Works. Went into a burrito place and went to his house to. I forgot why we went to his house in the first place. When we went to his house, we saw his stuff and everything. Picked up Q and did rollerblading. Again, getting to know Q and everything. Q's very nice. She's so cool.
Enough.
Had a fun time there. Just kind of, you know, just chilling. And oh, thank God. We went to the casino to look at stuff. Again, massive structures. We got like a giant like mining model. We got just like an arcade. I think this was Circus actually. Yeah. Fountains, a lot of food areas to eat at, but we didn't eat because we already ate. We went to Denny's instead. Q did get a pizza that cries, which is really cute. Until like I went at Denny's. And the Denny's part, God. Again, it's just fun having like, you know, food with friends and everything. About that Denny's though, and I've told the story to some others, but like
That's all for today.
What happened during the Denny's is like we have a waitress that looked very stressed, and when I ordered hot chocolate, so she bring like that was my drink. Everyone else ordered drinks. They all got their drinks. I got mine, and then we started eating. I took a drink, and then like I pulled it back, and I just looked at it like seriously thinking, looked at it just very seriously, and then the others were asking like, "What's going on? What's wrong?" And I just slowly I just say like, "I think she gave me coffee," and I feel so bad because she's obviously being stressed or something, and she's just trying to do well, but I felt like that when I took coffee instead of chocolate when I because
Shifu!
you know they taste
Are
different.
you okay?
Anyway,
I'm
she's
fine.
a lady.
Don't worry. Rather, take heart. For my exhaustion is welcome evidence of your tremendous improvement. I'm in need of rest, if you would excuse me.
In time, all that begins must come to an end. One morning, the Shifu realized he had little left to pass on to his disciples. And that their long days spent training would soon be a thing of the past.
Today's lesson is perhaps the most important. Listen well. You have all become very strong indeed. But remember, true strength is more than the power to defeat your enemy. It is the power to defend yourself and that which you hold dear.
Shifu! Shifu! It's you! Whatever happened, I didn't do it. I'm not here for you. Bandits from Wong. They're terrorizing the people of Yuinfa.
Bandits from one, you say?
It must be Sun Tzu Wong and his gang. They probably thought they could go to Yuinfa and carry on like before without attracting your notice. I'll deal with them.
You will do no such thing. Strong as you've grown, it will be foolish and reckless. Do not misunderstand. I dare say you could defeat one and his entourage, but what will happen then? Others will come, and the people of Yunfa will suffer. Violence begets violence. Hate breeds hate. You have all honed your bodies and minds, but your hearts are yet wanting.
But, Shifu!
Fear not. I shall go to Yunfa. You three are to remain here and continue your training.
Yes, Shifu.
That's why don't fight people. But I like when my fist connects to the other person's face. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's a whole game about that too that I really want to play myself. I heard and seen about it, but I want to play for myself. It's a claymation game, and it's all about like kind of that stuff, all about death and all that, but like it's also like very comedic because that's also another point that it tries to make. Anyway, Chair, would you fight me?
There's wine galore! And enough food for... And plenty of women to keep us... Yeah.
Shifu, what are you doing here?
You act so serious. If you
I
kept
asked
tickling me,
you
I
to
would
leave
have.
this
Oh, I should have
place
done that then.
once. I do not wish to hurt anyone. Not even you.
Don't be so quick to presume it'll be the same as before. I now follow the teachings of the Indomitable Fist. I have endured training more rigorous and relentless than you can possibly imagine. Allow me to show you the new techniques I have learned.
Here you go. Why are you facing the other direction? Alright, whatever, that's fine. Let's do this.
Fox has many secrets.
Oh god, the instant kill.
You've much to
How'd you do that? Now you're making me mad.
Swift kick. Ah, cool. The move you wanted to show me was definitely swift kick that misses.
enough.
I've lost.
Miss.
So, then,
Not even a hit taken.
Impossible. How could I lose again? This isn't over, old man. Old-Wan Lee will put pay to you in that rotting shack you call a school.
Brother!
Old-Wan Lee. Does he lead this indomitable feast?
You did it! I knew we could count on you, Shifu.
Hercules? I thought you were some creepy old man. A panda charm. Interesting. Peaches, indeed. Why can't girls give me their peaches as well, like that? Do I have to save them from a from a gang of bandits terrorizing the town? Take all this. Cute game. There's a lot of smaller details I guess I'll say because we're coming into the close of this chapter soon. I can mainly say that a lot of my experiences so far has been just hanging out with friends, really feeling every single person's character and all that, and just really, you know, feeling like I belong and getting encouraged to really take my own path and, you know, do what I want to do all the time, do what I always wanted to do, you know? Like, you know, going shopping with Maple and be hanging out with you and Q, trying new things like sushi and all that, even if I'm not used to it yet. And here...
Lei, are you alright? What happened?
You're back. I'm sorry. While you were away, some men came. Followers of the Indomitable Fist, they said. We did everything we could to fight them off. But there were too many. They were too strong.
What about Ying and home?
They're in...
I'm here now, Lei. I've got you. Ying! 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 Home! Wake up! Home! Open your eyes! Home! There will be a reckoning. The Indomitable Fist will answer for their deeds this day. Neither of you deserved this fate. My time draws near, and I shall join you both before long. Until then, rest peacefully. Pay attention. Miss nothing. Observe everything. My strength wanes, and so I may be able to perform this only once. Every breath carefully drawn. Every movement subtle and sudden. The culmination of my life and my art. With mind's eye and open heart. Mark well and learn.
Hey!
This technique is my greatest secret. Heavenly Peak's descent. Strong as you've become, you cannot yet perform such a complicated attack. Yet perhaps, in welcoming wisdom into your heart and soul, when the time is right, it will be yours to wield. Quite soon, I think, given the prodigious skill you have demonstrated already.
I want to be a cool teacher like him. Chair, you're already a cool
That's all
teacher
for
to me.
today. Now rest. You have earned it.
Are you going somewhere?
To pay my respects to the students I could not save.
What is she saying?
I'm proud of. Please, stay here and rest.
As you wish.
Actually, what if we actually go up? Does he say anything? If there's any last thing I want to add about more stuff, it's just, again, getting used to the work environment was very helpful, made me less afraid. Getting used to just being with people I don't know, and people that I count as friends, being less afraid of that. It was just very, very, you know,
To be
it was
at home
important.
in your own body, to trust in yourself, to find happiness and fulfillment. That is all I ever wanted for you. Can you find it in your heart to forgive a foolish old man? Brave home. Rest well. I pushed you to confront and overcome your fears, to have confidence. But in the end, Yun, little Yun, I am truly sorry.
Alright, let's head out. Sorry is sad. Man, Winter, you don't know the rest of the game, perhaps? I think this one definitely is a sadder one than some of the others. But alright, let's see. There was so much. I'm actually, like, one thing I'm very happy about is, like, okay, Chair might find this surprising, but the most happy I felt during the trip was never, like, actually hanging out with the friends or anything. It was actually just hearing that Chair was proud that I actually made, like, good progress and things. Like, that was what I was afraid of the most of anything. And when Chair was say, like, when I completed something and he would be like, oh, I didn't expect you to finish so fast, or saying such things as, oh, I didn't even consider this as a thing to be fixed, and yet you fixed it.
You could leave me out of it, huh?
And it was just so, it was so, it made me feel so happy, you know?
I knew you were planning to confront them. I'm coming too. You have to let me. I won't let you pass unless you do.
Lei. Very well. I hope you're prepared for what lies ahead.
I am.
Then let us be off, for the indomitable fist awaits, and the black heart. Oh, Di Wanli.
There you go. Chair, is that surprising you that the most happy I felt was when you were proud of me for doing such a good work?
What do you want, old man?
This is no place for the likes of you.
And yet, this old man must pass, for he has business with your master.
Alright, battle time! After all this, let's make our own moves real quick. Oh my god, they're super weak. Alright, Lei has her normal moves. Got her range, but now also has Chink Mom's Delight and Wise Fox Grace, which has been carrying me so much. So, let's use this. Hell yeah.
You're all talk.
It made me hard SMH. Don't say it like that, they're gonna get the wrong idea.
The Shifu! Whoever deals the finishing blow will be well rewarded. Go!
It'd be a great hard time. SMH. If this is this was all of them at once. You know what this means?
You've much to
I love me a battle I can do multiple attacks in. Okay, fine. I wanted one of them to move downwards, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
Right.
Wise Fox knows many secrets.
We also had I'm also happy that Chair had a relaxing time when we went into the hot tub. We created an actual hot tub experience.
You're all talk.
It was so good, and I'm glad he actually had a time to relax too with me because, like, life's stressful, especially his. Did he say anything? No, but we can fight you, huh? Let's do it.
Wise Fox knows many secrets.
Yeah, the hot spring stuff was probably the best. It was just so nice, you know? It was nice to relax. It was nice to hang with Chig. Nice to just, you know, do stuff. I'm very happy with the fight stick too. That was another good thing. And I'm just, it was just fun, you know? It was just great.
Release the tigers! Quickly!
Huh, interesting. Alright, I'm gonna just go this way. Okay, I'm gonna go the other way. Okay, look, watch these idiots. Ooh, can I talk to you? Oh, I can fight you only. Sure, let's do it.
I see.
That doesn't do much damage, actually. Oh, but it paralyzed him. Hell yeah.
Stand right as a chipmunk. You did well.
Alright, you know what? Actually, you know, I should do that after I get into that door. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna go save here. And then let's change our equipment real quick. Actually, hang on. Let me remove all this. Let me give her all the good stuff. Yeah. Does she work better with the bull? Definitely not, but it gives her a lot of defense. Okay. Cool. Alright, because of that, let's see how instantly we can kill these guys. Let's see if it actually, well, at least it's just better defense, actually. Thinking about it, but whatever. Yeah, I think that's about all. Just hanging out to new places, eating new places, just, you know, being ourselves, talking. Oh, we finished Gurren Lagann and Watch Comes In Like a Lion. Those two are also very important. We started watching Watch Comes In Like a Lion. Chair got very hooked on that. I'm very happy of that. But also, we continued watching Gurren Lagann. Oh, Gurren Lagann is such interesting anime that I definitely want to talk about in the future in like essay videos. It's super encouraging, and it has have some symbolism there that isn't explicitly said. You want to go to a hot tub? Yeah, you can go to one. There's like plenty in your area, I bet, Winter. Oh, it's mad. Oh, it can't do anything. Oh, it can do that, actually.
You did well.
Yeah. And we played a lot of games. Titanfall. I mean, come on. Chair played Titanfall. That deserves a crown and achievement. That was fun to watch and to see him play. And now that I'm home, I could play Titanfall 2 again. I'm getting into the mood to play multiplayer again just for the sake, because, you know, watching him play, it's like, man, I want to play this game again, you know?
You did well.
Did Lei level up?
Yeah.
Yep, she
I'm
did.
just getting started.
Tiger and Dragons reboot learned. Nice. Who's not in here? Oh. There we go. Peach bun. Chair, do you want to see a good pair of peach buns? If you helped the girl out and she offered that to you, would you accept it? I mean, before Oliver. That's also important to say. It does very little damage, not thinking about it. Because I would take up that offer. Alright, let's see this. Reactions, also hidden the martial techniques. Oh, this is all debuff, basically. Let's see this. No, I'm here. SMH. Okay, is Mayu pure? He would accept. Okay, I shouldn't be saying this. Mayu and Marith, they chilled out, worked on Hazuki, fun times. Hang out with Shake alongside them as well, because they were around. It's surprisingly how all three of them, basically, well, three if you include Shake and his, all three of them just happened to be, like, you know, able to come in and hang out for a while, and it was nice. It was fun with them. It really felt like a big old, you know, group of a family, you know, together, and it was just nice. Yeah, Mashio and Mir. What's this? Soup Moon. It was cute, you know, and it was a fun time, and it really made me fear less of things and wanting me to be like, you know what, you know, I have to try, you know, I have to go out and really make friends, because really making friends, like, if I can, it makes so much of a difference, you know, like being with everyone and doing projects together. It really does matter a lot, you know. These guys are getting tougher, actually, huh? Too bad these guys are all about to die.
You're all talk.
You're all talk. Oh, we took out the entire lineup. Jesus, okay. I'm just gonna skip you.
It's the Shifu.
Alright, the executives, here we go. Are they doing the coffin dance? What is this thing? Wait, what is this? Table. Yeah, sure.
I see.
Let's destroy table. I meant to do. That's not the position where that thing is. Table G chairs. Now let's do this.
The wise folks, there's many secrets.
We destroyed the table! We will all fear its power now. Potion of restored urine now? Okay, okay. Hang on, I have my bottle here.
The wise folks, there's many secrets.
Missed. Alright, let's finish. Lei can finish off. Hell yeah. Hi Valkyrie, my job here is done. Is that all you come here for? Cute Valkyrie. Can we hug? Oh, the table's still here. What a ripoff. I destroyed it in battle. He poses and flies off. Shit, I can't go that way.
You've marched.
Man, corners are not as deadly as I thought from Toho Alive. Well, actually, no, I think it's because it's Toho Alive now that I think about it. Honestly, beforehand, I'm just like, man, like the corners, corners have been like somewhat deadly, but like not as deadly as I remember them. And of course, it's like, oh yeah, it's freaking Toho Alive. That's why in Toho Alive, like freaking the corners are like death. You get into a corner, it's like, well, shit, I'm spending the entire 5 turns healing off this damage that's gonna be inflicted on me.
Welcome, Shifu.
You are the master here. O.D. Wan Li, I challenge you.
We meet at last. I see you have brought your surviving student. I must say, I'm impressed you have made it this far. A man of your age, but you'll find the fighters here are made of sterner stuff than the youthful dross you dispatched. Against
This
their
made this
combined
video really
strength,
feel like a final area.
you
Yeah,
will
the
not
water,
stand
the
a
background,
chance.
it's all
But
so
a man
good.
of honor would never stoop to such cowardly methods.
Don't make me laugh! You? A man of honor? A man of lies, more like! Or do you deny sending an army to attack my master and his students?
Ah, that was a discordant rabble. They rely on numbers to carry out their tasks, yet still fail to do so all too often. So, by way of apology, I shall deal with you fairly and justly today. I present to you your opponents. Senshi and Sushi. Ishi and Ershi. Tongcha, Sha-cha, Nancha, Pei-cha. Tan, Lin, Shen, And finally, Ko. You shall fight all in turn. Defeat them, and I will accept your challenge. And now, let the revelry of blood begin!
Alright. We got a lot of battles to go through. Let me go through my memories one last time of pictures and see what I can come up with because... oh yeah, the hair dyeing, the university, the books. Okay. So let's talk. We went to like a really nice buffet thanks to Maple, very kind. Maple, super. Okay, you know what? Even better. Hang on, let me grab a file. Or maybe I should save it for the end. You know what? I'm gonna save something for the end. I have a file for something, but I'm gonna save it for later. All right. So.
It's Sanshi's time to shine.
I was trying to thought for a sec because I'm just like, oh, I'm a bit hungry. That should be fine. So, let's see, what else can I draw out? Because, you know, other than trying out a ton of restaurants and places to have fun and everything, I feel like I just also gained a lot of, like, kind of, you know, knowledge and things, you know? Oh, you're resistant. Your weakness is jumping, but I only have that as a counter, so. What else can I talk about specifically? Because like I can talk about like restaurants and everything, but I need more than that, you know. Like describe like how it feels to really. Oh, I can jump you actually. Hang on. Whoa, 200 damage. That's crazy. I honestly don't have much more to say, honestly. So, you know what? I'm gonna talk about one thing. Let's talk about Toho Alive, because I haven't talked enough about that. So this chapter, here you have a master and you have to teach 3 disciples and everything. You wanna know something? You wanna know something very, very funny? That's nothing like in Toho Alive. Yeah. How do you feel about programming versus before you left? For me, okay, the way I saw programming, it hasn't really changed. Okay, no, it has changed actually. The way I see it is, I see it now. Okay. Well, you're resistant to this, so I'll use this one instead. Let you beat up Tiwi though. That's what I'm going for. The difference is, Total Life was not like that. Okay, I'm getting off topic. So, Drill Tail. Before I thought of programming like learning a language, understanding like how another language works, and I need to know its keywords, figure out how to put them together. I kind of treated it like English class. I was interested in it, but I definitely knew it was like, yeah, this is gonna be a bit tough for me, you know. What I feel about it afterwards is more of like, coding is like a puzzle, you know. If you don't know, like, if the solution isn't possible, maybe it could be another piece that you don't have currently, but aside from a few cases, like, usually you could do a lot of things with coding. Like, one thing I'm trying to get into the mindset of is like, so you know how a lot of people joke around having too many if statements or whatever? Oh, she missed. Like, for the beginning, it'll be fine. I'm learning, you know. I need to take the time to. I mean, like, how different is your confidence regarding it? My confidence is a lot higher. because I feel like I can figure something out even if it's not perfect, and it doesn't have to be perfect, you know? It doesn't have to be perfect right now. It can just be a little bit off, and if it works, it should be fun, and I can always improve it later. It's kind of like drawing, where to get better at it, I just have to keep drawing bad art and just have fun doing it, and then I'll slowly improve from there, you know? That's how I feel about it. So I am more confident about it, and I see it as like a challenge, you know, instead of it being a fear of like, oh god, I don't know what I'm doing, you know. I have some, you know, like, yeah, this is fine. Oh, yeah, actually got moved. I guess because it's... They even have dialogue, jeez. Guess they are all unique, huh? Resistances, I don't have any of that. However, I do... Yeah, I don't have any of his weaknesses, actually. Yeah, I'll just use this. I like how some enemies just have strength and I guess actually it depends on the other characters then, actually, now I think about it. But I just also like how they have weaknesses and resistances to things that you can't even use anyway, so it's just kind of like pointless. What do you think was most useful when I guess it's the Q&A now, so anyone can you know what, anyone answer, like ask questions if you want me to answer them about the trip. What do you think was most useful in making you feel more confident? I guess it's I think the best way to say is method. I can't do anything here. I'm gonna have to pass. It's just method, you know, seeing how you guys go through it. Like, you guys did a wonderful job teaching, because, like, it wasn't just like, oh, this is how you do it like this. Basically. Johto, do you have just, like, the most bad way to ask questions? Because I'm trying to answer them, and it's like, oh, you didn't need it like that. You're funny. Hang on, what's his weakness? Oh, I have that. Okay, let's do this instead. That made you confident is the method. Oh. Come here. SMH. Let's do this. Out of the things I did, it was just doing more. That's all I could say. Nothing more. Nice. Get that counter in. Winter, do you have any questions for me? I'm pretty sure if you ask me anything, it's gonna be lewd. Alright, here we go again. Let's see. Weakness was fire. We don't have anything like that. Weakness is punching. I have a weak punch, so I'll deal with this one, actually. And then Lee can attack the other one. How would you rate your 10, 11, 12, 15, 500, 7,000, infinity? It was really good, Winter. Like, God, I have no regrets on doing that. My only regret is money, and that's not like that's a thing everyone has a regret about. I will earn it back soon. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. My regret was leaving. That's my regret. Otherwise, I loved being there, and it was the greatest time ever. Really, it was amazing. It was great. I loved it. You know. I'm getting all the debuffs. Enough. Oh, I killed him too. Nice. Good combo.
You're all talk.
I guess, well, I guess if anyone else wants to ask a question before I say before I respond. Yeah, so Meiling's chapter.
Interesting. You more than live up to your... But how will you fare against the Sisters 3? Let us see.
That rhymes. I think, okay, so in Toho Live, obviously, you play as Hong Meiling, and, oh, they have nice bodies. Purple one is best. Anyway, you basically just kind of, what you call it? Instead, the story is you have been Meiling has been fired as the gate guard or something, and she went off to train. And okay, so we got new moves too. Hang on. That was first step. Okay, that's that, and then punch enemy to weaken them. Cool. And use this. Yeah. That's basically how it was. So Meiling's just training to be a better, you know, to be a better guard gate, and she seeks training off of another Toho character to receive that. So instead of being the master, you're the student seeking training, which is cool. Instead of picking who to favorite to train, you instead you decide which area do I want to train in to train a certain stat of mine. So you would choose a place like stamina, defense, attack, mind, that kind of stuff, you know? All cool stuff. And of course the ending is, I mean, you'll still fight like a boss in the end and everything because they attack the mansion and everything. But the message of Meiling is just super hilarious, because this chapter, you know, is all about like training and learning your heart and everything like that, you know, classic kung fu stuff. And Meiling's chapter is just like, Meiling just asked her like, what was the point of my training if I was really strong anyway? And her response, like, oh no, it was like Meiling saying, I haven't finished your training, I don't think I'm ready. And the master or whatever, the master that was saying, like, the one who teaches Meiling was like, there was literally no fucking point about your training. You were already really stronger. You were stronger than me, actually. I just wasted your goddamn time. It was just so hilarious. The next chapter, but let's fuck, marry, kill Aya, Ramia, Tiwi. Yeah. Oh, well, of course, one more thing about... I think the reason Toho Life has super bosses in the first place is because it's a reference to Final Fantasy having them. So, yeah. But yeah, also there's no Flandre.
Impressive. You've put on quite a show, Shifu. It has been too long since you faced a proper opponent. Enjoy it, Pei Ko.
Okay, what are you weak towards, actually? No weaknesses. Resistances to a lot of melee, though, except for this. Wouldn't you know, it's my favorite move. Let's get out of the corner. That's not good. Let's do Serpent Strike. Let's see how this goes. This game has super bosses. There's one in Pogo and two in... I do not know what that is, actually. I guess there are super bosses that I didn't know about, but then again, they're not important enough, and they're not in every... I guess not in... I mean, okay, the past has a mech, like, Oku as a mecha. This chapter in Toho Life has Flandre, obviously. There's a lot of others like those, you know.
Flesh is no match for spirit.
The wise fox has many secrets.
I guess truthfully, I also didn't fight the anything in the ninja stage. So I think the ninja also has a super boss too that I did win.
What was that?
Actually, I think. Why do I keep missing my attacks? He's paralyzed. Somewhat. That can't move either. Can this hit now? What's going on? Why isn't that hitting? You jerk.
The wise fox has many secrets.
Fine, I'll use the other move if it's so important.
Oh! What's this now?
There you go. Oh, I can't use that anymore. I'll use this though. Within video as an uncommon drop, so yes, extremely rare. But that's not Oku. So it has to be Oku, you know. Let's try this, see how this goes. Paralyzed! Please tell me I can hit this shot! Thank you. Winter, you're very knowledgeable on retro games, huh? Oh, actually, recently, something else someone mentioned too. There's a Maiden and Spell Toho server. There's a Maiden and Spell Discord server, and I actually joined in a tournament that only has one other person in it. So that's gonna, hopefully some more people join in, and I'll get to see how hard they kick my ass. I'm just looking at stuff. Alright. Final opponent. Let's do it.
Forgive me, but I neglected to introduce.
God damn it, this guy is just a great big NTR cock blocker.
My elite guard, trained assassins who shadow my every step. I dare say, they would have a fighting chance against me, were they to grow ambitious. Thus do I keep them close, that I must remain on guard every moment. We of the Indomitable Fist eschew such things as trust and camaraderie. For sentiment is the enemy of strength. Attachments bind lesser men and prevent them from attaining true power.
Lei, I will handle the assassins, and you, my disciple, you will fight OD1 Li.
You're leaving Li to me?
Li's intent from the first has been to wear us down. Bit by bit, he knows my strengths will not last, but he does not know your potential. Remember, your comrades laid to rest atop Mount Aspiration, and my final gift to you. My final teaching. Every breath, every movement, subtle and sudden. The culmination of my life and my art. With mind's eye and open heart. Mark well and learn.
Cute game.
I remember.
So, rather than fight me yourself, you send this child in your place? I expected an old fool, but an old coward.
Wouldn't be so quick to laugh if I were you. We'll see who's still standing when all's said and done.
So tell me, child, are you so eager to die? What's this?
Yun, you better be watching. Behold, our Shifu's greatest secret.
A desperate bluff.
Heavenly Peak's Descent!
Here we go. Oh, he's huge. Heavenly Peak's Descent. Harness the Shifu's wisdom to execute his ultimate technique and bear down upon an enemy of strength of mountains. Can be executed only once. Damage massive.
You're mine! The old man taught me this!
Half HP
proved
gone.
A better challenge than I thought.
Alright, let's do the rest. Oh, I'm too far away. Oh, that's not good. Okay, stay back. Range is game. Let's heal up with the items we've gained and buff up. Still sounds like money to me. I don't know, you stay away. Can't attack from here. I'll do this. 99! 2 more of those, it should be victory. Would you kiss her? Yeah, I would kiss her. Would you kiss her? Chair? You wouldn't because you have Oliver instead, actually. But I would kiss her.
Your master saw in you.
Oh, that ain't good. Oh, I'm still alive. Okay, those buffs helped. Items. Let's heal again.
This'll do.
No, I mean yes, delete. No, you wouldn't kiss Oliver. SMH, fine. Then who's gonna kiss Oliver now, though? You realize if you don't do it, someone else is gonna have to do it. And with that, the battle has been won. Her mom. God damn it, I should have seen that. That isn't family. Oh, you're gonna hit him in the gong? Please do.
Bested by this weakling.
Yes.
Cannot be.
Lei, you've outdone yourself. You've become so strong. Stronger than I dared hope.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot
Say,
cooler.
I'm sure you have so much more to teach me.
I have faith that our art will endure for generations to come, preserved and protected by you, my worthy successor.
Quit talking like it's the end.
Listen, I am old. Too old. That I have lived so long is a miracle indeed. In guiding you on this path, I found renewed purpose for a time. Lei, you have passion and dedication like no other. If you take but one thing to heart, then let it be this. There is strength in kindness. Do not be afraid to show it.
I know. I know.
Well then, it's time for me to go and tell Yun and Hong just how much you've grown.
Shifu! Shifu!
That is all. That is LiveAeviL. All the chapters are completed. That is all the
Hey,
arcs.
old man. I split the boulder today. And while I try my best to be kind, like you urged me, I still lose my temper sometimes. I don't know if I've got it in me to ever be as calm and collected as you were. But I won't give up. One day they'll praise my bleeding heart even more than yours. You'd like that, wouldn't you? So keep watching, old man. That goes for you too, Yun. And Hong, I will carry on our legacy.
Yeah. Good ending. And with that...
I will be the Shifu.
And with that... That's LiveAeviL. All the chapters, all the experiences, all the timelines. It's great, you know? So yeah, my thoughts on this game, Back with LiveAeviL, is it's a pretty short but fun and interesting experimental RPG. You have all these time periods that isn't fantasy because there was so many fantasy at the time. There was a lot of just experimental things where it comes to battle or story. It definitely had its ropes and everything, and it wasn't long. There wasn't anything like too special or anything, and they all had their individual stories that they never really interacted with each other, which is fair. But yeah, you know, it was still a fun time to just like see, you know, all this and everything, and for the remake, it's all nice to just see it how it all grows, you know, just to see how it like evolved from the SNES to the RPG Maker to even this now. Yeah, that's it. You know, just those chapters. There's not a secret one or anything. There's no connection between any of them or anything like that. Just a really good, you know, experimental game that was so popular because of how it really like tried to expand what could be in an RPG and everything at the time. That so many people really craved for a remake, and I feel like this is how like the remake should be done, kinda. At least for pixel wise, you know. I still hear people talk about the Final Fantasy for DS. I think Final Fantasy 4 DS being very. That is interesting to hear about if you ever have a case of that. Should sell the game now. I feel like now it really sells. Like, there's a lot to experience here, a lot of good stories. So if there's probably a few here you can like relate to and really connect to, and it's neat, you know. It shows that you don't have to make like a really long, complicated story to get people interested. You know, you just really need a basic scenario and like something unique to take the spin on. You know, and sometimes being kind of generic is fine because like. Really, this entire game, a lot of these stories are like very basic. You know, they're very similar, but to other stories that like the very basic foundation of them. But they all have their own twist to it. You know, they all have their moments to really twist and change something about that formula and see what works and what doesn't. And like how I say, like when they rely me on waifus to hook me in. Did you forget Lei? You know, the girl we were playing. She's a waifu. I pretty much want this game because of that. Well, at least not really bought because Joe gave me this. But yeah, and as I say, a moment that the people don't seem to really understand or like I think talk about is the game's message. I think really is legacy preserved. Is whatever can make you a hero can make you a villain, and this is how it all goes, you know. So, that being said. She's gonna keep her leg up there. With everything done, and the game completed, all chapters done and all. That being done. There is still one last chapter. Fantasy. I am going to ignore what the original has it as, I know it says the Middle Ages, but it's fantasy, okay? It's fantasy. I was so ready. Like, when I finished the last chapter, I'm like, that was a good experience, that's fine. And then there it was. Fantasy. Of course there would be fantasy. If a game goes through every single genre of the book except the one that is the most popular, why not save it towards the end? It's this moment right here. It's part one of part two of another moment later on, but this moment right here, okay? This moment really spoke because it's like you experienced all different types of genres that can use the RPG story format. And then here we are, fantasy. Of course, the company that was known to make a ton of stuff like this. Let's make another spin on it. Let's go into a typical story where there's magic, swords and armor, kings and queens, and above all, the time that really likes to reference the Middle Ages. Next time, we'll take it on and see what this story has to unfold with. And while I'm leaving on this screen, I want to take a read of something I've noted a while back. This was something I wrote on the playing chair. I hope you're still listening here. So, I hope you're still here. Because I want to read this out. I was writing this during the plane trip. Let me get this file out. Give me a sec. Here it is. Okay. I just basically wrote how I felt about the whole thing, and I think this music really fits into all this, so let me switch the monitor real quick so I can see notepad straight ahead and not turned around. Alright. Yeah, let me open this in like what I want. Open with. Can I not open with what? I want to open with. Okay, fine. Oh, I don't have Notepad Plus on this. I don't have Notepad Plus on this computer. I don't know how I went this far without realizing that. Okay, whatever. I'll read it here. Okay, so what I wrote, I will try to speak verbatim. Chair, I hope you're listening because I'm not gonna reread this. You asked for a speech, and this is a bit of a speech. It's more of an essay, actually, that is a bit messed up. So this month's trip with Charity Tables was a life-altering experience. When I first got settled into this place, I was of course excited to be working on and to learn many new things for my life. I realized it was actually fun. Was the first thing that I like. Aside from fear, I realized that doing this learning process and working and can actually be fun and entertaining. Like, it could be something I could work for and enjoy it. It was at first scary, but the fear quickly went away when I was encouraged and really proved myself. I was afraid of the school mentality of not doing it on time or not exactly the right way and being like punished or scolded for it, but that never happened. I was always praised for my creativeness and determination to find another way even if I don't know the right words. After a few days, I started to get into my old habits, wasting time and watching someone or playing something. Instead of spending every second working on learning or practicing, I had that moment. Where like I kind of started getting to like, oh, I just woke up, let me like put up YouTube or something. And in that moment I realized, hang on, I lost my train. Yeah. when I started doing that again, I realized I was getting addicted to my old habits again, and like it can happen everywhere. I realized it's not just my home; it can happen anywhere. And I know even though Chair's overworking style is not for everyone, and it does cost him sleep and health a bit, I still wanted a little bit of that willpower, so I can always be doing a task and not wasting time, you know. And that's what because that's what made him into the person that he is today, and that's the person I want to be someday. Um, While the field of what Chair, Maple, and Q and the others deal with is something I'm quite amazed with and wish I could help them since they deal with a lot with either stress, work, or both. The devs of Reno and finding a community is also an interesting group of people that are willing to share and help for their and for others to grow and improve. So let's me talk about the individuals here, alright? So Maple is a really cool person when he opens up, and the skill he has and the willpower to somehow make it happen, make anything happen, is magical. Like, I think what I should learn from Maple specifically is simply see the world as it is and take advantage of everything you can. Like, not as in people, but in like systems and events. Like, such as him to like, I see him with like coupons in his car or having a ton of apps to get deals on like certain foods and stuff. And like taking advantage of VCAT to really show off his skills for portfolio. Like, he puts his heart out for everything as much as he can, really. Maybe I don't know if he does that in school a lot, but like for outside projects like tournaments, VCAT, and other things, like his design wise is like really great, you know. Even though he doesn't talk a lot, like he just like really, he's a good person, and he's like a really good person to socialize with. It's just that you really got to know him first and have him open up, because when he's quiet, he's just like, you know, kind of shy, I guess. And of course, like the lacking ambition thing is something that like when the only thing I really know that screws over Maple is other people's decisions. Very dumb decisions can screw him over. We gotta show that Maple almost does no wrong, really. Like, it really seems like he does a lot of things really well, and like very little flaws are in there. It's just more of, it's just mainly taking advantage of everything you can and really, you know, seeing and doing your best in everything, you know. It's hard to explain, but like that's the kind of vibe I get with Maple. Just like a very strong individual, you know. Q is a very great person, and hopefully a good sister to Maple, because I know siblings and they are jerks to each other. My sister's a jerk to me, but we love each other. She's a big bundle of chaotic energy and fun to chat with about different unexpected topics that I don't really expect for her to say. To me, she represents my feelings about parents, just in a more extreme energy. Like, I relate, like, even though, like, her situation is a lot far worse than what I deal with, like, I can still relate and be like, yeah, I feel that too, I deal with that kind of stuff too, but I feel like I don't take enough of her joy of life and still move on and keep pushing forward. Like, she still has fun and can take is it comedic moments? Can still take some comedy out of situations that she finds herself in, you know, and has a really high like laughing spirit to what she showed off with me in the group. Like, she's still a person. She still appears dead if she's just woken up, but like when she gets in the right like mood with the rest of us when it comes to an arcade or something, like we can just like have fun and just not worry about life for a while, you know. I've also noted here that I wonder if I showed off, like, if I had my sister meet her, I wonder if they could be friends. Jake is really cool. There's not much I can say since we only ran into each other a few times, but, like, going all out, like, he's cool. I think he embraces the Kamina energy and the teacher energy, and much comes in like a lion. He's just cool. He has very good energy. He just loves to spend time with everything. He's all cool and everything. He's like, it's just, he's all chill, you know? You can either be super excitable and hype as fuck, or just confident and cool and just like likes to take it slow here and there, you know? I like to compare, like, I'm just like, he's Kamina and I'm Simon. Like, I don't think I can ever be as cool as him, but maybe like someday, you know? Like, he's just insane, and so cool. There were some other people in the Reno, like, fighting game community and the dev community as well. They were really nice to be with. It was a small group, but it like widens the scope of my world so much. Like they're so strong to meet up and share stories and like talk to each other and bringing like PCs and screens and all these things just to being part of a community to help like for competitive ships and everything, just to have fun and everything. Um, it was great. I already talked about a little bit of this, but like the dev group as well, having them like really express their projects and their goals and everything, and like getting to meet new people that actually like know what I'm talking about and know what they're talking about and everything, and see new things about my favorite things that I didn't know about. And I really want to start a a community in my place. It's gonna be a while, but I hope I can achieve something smaller but similar, you know. Mirith is great as always. I think she's just like a bundle of cuteness and everything, and also works at McDonald's now. You'll don't need that's an inside joke, so don't worry about it. Mayu as well came, and he's definitely like the most pro, I would say. I think he accentuates the energy that I want to have of like just knowledge. Like he knows. I want to know, you know. I want to know. They're just great to have. They're very good friends, and man, as for Chair, there's so much I learned about it, but I can't say it in words that can make you understand. Like, it took me a month to really see and understand why he does the way he does, how he does it, what he uses, what he does to get what his goals are, and where he gets the willpower to fuel himself. And while I don't want to be exactly like him in every single way, I wish I was that person, and I want to take the willpower he has, and I want to earn it myself, you know, and really try to you know, be like him, but not exactly like him, you know. He is truly amazing, and I feel like really the only way you'll have to understand him is if you've managed to live there for a month, and even then he doesn't always let people live there for a month, obviously, so I guess I got an exclusive tour, I guess. As I write in my final notes here, my flight is almost over. I'm returning to my greatest enemy. It's not a person nor a demon, it's my white space, my comfort, my isolation. I have to overcome it if I want to grow, and I have to keep my friends' values and their willpower and channel it into me as my motivation to become Cody Yuki. Should write a manga about this. I have thought about that, and I do plan to make this a big project that I want to, like, you know how they say write what you know? That's what I want to do. I want to write my experiences with these, because that's what you make, that's how the good stories comes out of, you know? So I want to one day make a manga, comic, or animation, or game, or whatever, you know, just make anything to really interpret how I felt with this journey so far, and hopefully what's to come, you know? With that being said, however, today's report, God, it's been a long time since I've done this. Thank you so much for supporting me. We had someone who followed earlier. That's about it, all I remember. This is a different stream because the computer crashed, and I'm still mad about that. And that's about it, really. I'm gonna go eat, and I have PC audio too. I have music playing too. I'll keep the PC audio. Tomorrow will be, hopefully, if Oliver is still agreeing to do this, if nothing happens, Oliver wants me to play Overwatch 2. Well, that's gonna suck, being a TF2 and a TF2 player. Oh boy, hope I don't swear a lot. Let's see who is there to raid. I think let's do, leave it to Minecraft. Let's go to Noween. And next time on stream, tomorrow with Oliver, we'll be playing Overwatch 2. And we'll find out why TF2 and TF2 or one of the greatest movement shooters of all time. Because God knows Overwatch 2 is going to make me hate it. See you guys until next time.